The topic of water leading off many of our newscasts, and this is one of the reasons why. The reality of our region's water supply continuing to see historic lows. In Beeville, they've now entered stage 4 water restrictions, today declaring a water emergency. Our Josh Maxwell spent the day talking with city leaders there in Beeville about what this now means for residents. He joins me now. Josh.
Leslie, the interim city manager of Beeville, says that never in their history have they been in stage 4 water restrictions. He says they now are at the point that certain customers need to be prioritized as they look for solutions.
Worst case scenario is we unfortunately go into a total water loss.
Daniel Dorgan, who serves as interim city manager of Beeville, describing the unthinkable. Leaders gathering at the Beeville Expo Center Thursday to talk water, or a lack thereof.
Our water intake structure it's no longer in the lake. It's in the river, in the Nueces River Basin, and so it's getting critical where we're very, very close to running out of water.
The city officially entering stage 4 water restrictions and enacting a water emergency, a decision they say allows the government to step in and help.
Be able to assist us in funding, but also what it opens up the communication lines with different state agencies such as the Texas Division of Emergency Management.
As part of stage 4, Dorgan says the city will prioritize high volume users like the Beeville ISD, Coastal Bend College, as well as dialysis and senior centers. Coastal Bend College President Zachary Suarez says he and his team are already looking at plans of their own to stay afloat.
I have already started looking at possible water storage tanks that we can have at the location and how we can feed that into our infrastructure.
Dorgan says a big part of the city's plan is bringing on more water wells.
Now from the 2 additional wells, we could get roughly about another million or 2 million, so then we could be up to about 3.5 to about 4 million gallons of water per day.
Now, at the next city council meeting, Dorgan said leaders will try to edit the water restriction ordinance to do away with the initial warning if residents are caught breaking water restrictions. Basically, it's a one and done situation. But this speaks to the severity of the situation, and that's something our team of meteorologists have been keeping a close eye on. Alan?
Yeah, water woes. I keep pointing people to that resource. It paints the picture, and the gist of it is that we are simply consuming more water than nature provides this area. We live in a tropical desert. We average 30 inches of rain in town. That number goes sharply down the farther west you go. A lot of the watershed gets, maybe 20 inches of rain on average per year. And we're below those averages right now. That's why we're in a moderate drought throughout much of Nueces County. It gets worse to severe drought up near Choke Canyon. And the worst of it, as it's been the last, several months, is to the south and west of San Antonio and southeastern Medina County. That's where it is exceptionally dry. And we simply need rain, and then we need to lower. It's like many issues that are ongoing, and the water levels just, they're dropping a little bit every single day, every week, about 2 or 0.3%. The month-to-month change, less than 1%. That's likely due to a function of 2 things. Little rain episodes we had over the last month in the watershed, and it's not as hot this time of year. So the evaporative loss tends to slow down in the cooler months.